and the digital cloud. Process of the method will be continued by QA.
QA, I have one question. Why the color of an object must be changed?
The color of an object must be changed because to show the darker color absorb more heat.
Thank you, QA. Now you can explain the method of the experiment.
First, we prepare 5 colors of outside that made of tiles to measure the heat absorbed. We prepare 5 colors that white, green, red, yellow and black. Then we fix digital thermometer to measure the temperature of the heat absorbed. Before we record changes of temperature, first we must record room temperature. Placing ounces of 5 types of color under light sources. Next, deduct and record changes in temperature. Repeat the steps 3 times.
Alright, now we are going to measure the temperature absorbed by the color.